slightly different hue, maybe a bit of a different view as these two teams get set to square off, bathed in orange in the Aflac Kickoff Classic. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And here's the return. Makes a move. But he's got it out. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will take the field first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They punted away on fourth down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Bishop. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Vols headed quickly to the line. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jefferson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Vols can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick completion to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last completion sets him up on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do here.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. And that chemistry equals big plays.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5 clash today. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another.
It's a fumble. On his feet at the 40. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
Gets it out quickly. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he will take it in. Touchdown Vols! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17, Syracuse, 7.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Finds a man on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And this big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Willis. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd down play from the gun. Complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross Simmons. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse. When you're handed a break, With unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by 10 to Mississippi State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Hand off from the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Willis. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Quick strike complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The kick is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Orange will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Got him downfield.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He's got 50 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Gives it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to pass, it's Aguilar. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position. So
here is the Tennessee offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He caught it! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. Floats it out in space. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here comes the option. Touchdown Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by 4 over Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Matthews. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. To the air, it's Aguilar. Here's a heat. Hits him in stride of the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Syracuse, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Give to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Looking for a gap, it's Willis. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. But what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's got 59 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he missed it. No good. Just couldn't get a little spark of momentum going there with the miss, and they're still down by 23, fellas.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Hauls it in. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Staley. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The short hands. It's Matthews. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just keeps slinging it. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The give to the tailback. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Aguilar. He's got an open man. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Bishop. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Now on the option. The give on the option. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there. This defense has forced a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on third and goal? Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught behind the line. It's hard. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Orange could go for it all right here on second and inches. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Ross Simmons. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nixon. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And this one is perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the ground, it's Bishop. Finds a little space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Staley. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Well, so much for nudging it ahead a few inches. 4 wide here on 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Firing to the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So here is the Tennessee offense. Here's the handoff. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They'll go to the ground. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown ball! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Gill. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kick is in the air. Wants to return it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. The inside handoff. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Gill. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as his offense is trying to do some work. He'll throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Thomas. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Vols will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nixon. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Got it behind the line. It's Nixon. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Nixon. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Makes the grab. It's Cook. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Nixon. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Nixon. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Hatcher. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
I love the jet sweep call. They're close to the goal line because it's a bang-bang play. He's in motion. The quarterback gets the ball right away, hands it off, and there's just too many things happening too quickly for the defense to be able to find the football, and they're able to run it in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Staley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll do it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking for space, it's Thomas. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Vols are flying down the field. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Trying to beat the D deep. Into the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shame that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw on third. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Got his man on the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Jefferson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage? Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Nixon. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hart. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the punt team. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. So here is the Tennessee offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Lets it fly. And his throw is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jefferson. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Lost a throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Volunteers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Brings up 2nd down.
The RPO, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
Quarterback on the keeper. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
24.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Gill. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown ball. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Let's go. Nothing warms my heart more than a big boy getting an interception and getting in the end zone and showing off why defensive linemen are the most athletic position on the field.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Syracuse. 24.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. At the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Quickly out to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. 4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a crease, it's Lewis. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Vols back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Aguilar. Got his man in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Finds his man. It's Cook. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Syracuse will send out the punt team. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Quickly complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Got a man. It's Cook.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught, close to the marker, it's Gill. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The give to the back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It is perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UNLV pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Rebels were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find...
Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange will have to punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Gets it out quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Syracuse will be forced to punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Tight end now in motion. He'll run it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. He's loose down the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. On the move, it's Lewis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.